Forget about it.
Comodo bocca, picchi te va bene. Se tu ne balli miezza americana, quando si fa l'amore sotto la luna, come te viene in cama e di Halloween. T-shirt time, check the time, pieces. T-shirt time.
Forget about it. Forget about it. Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Showdown. We are live here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I am the only JM. Alongside me is Donnie Dumps.
Forget about it.
And we got a great show for you tonight, folks. Donnie, the card is stacked and I am hyped. And we got a double main event tonight. 2 titles on the line in the main event. The final match will be the last call, getting a tag team championship match against the Order. And the New England championship is on the line. Crimson Black gets his rematch. Mega May is going one-on-one with Mia Galati tonight. And then we got Christian Maniac taking on the debuting Tyson Washington. We also have tag team action and resistance going in this bout against Godsend. We got Ash Gomez going one-on-one with Pseudo Madness. William Jackson makes his JM Pro 2K debut against Travis Turner. Jessica Porter going against the debuting Jade Winters. And we are going to get this night underway right here, right now, with Giovanni Salazar going against the Last Calls, JMS. And here comes Giovanni Salazar. We haven't seen him in a little bit, Donnie. He's been staying off TV, handling some personal matters, but now he is back. And for the second time this season, he's going to go one-on-one with the Toxic Technician.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't seen him in a while. He's been begging me for a match. And I thought, what better for a match coming back than meeting the Toxic Technician in the ring again and have him breaking your arm, and then you might be sent back home. Forget about it.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good point, I should say. Honestly, anyone that faces or gets in the ring with JMS has a chance of some serious injury. But regardless of that, Giovanni Salazar is a very built individual, has a lot of upper body strength. So let's see how he can handle the technician. But you can tell Giovanni Salazar is just happy to be back in the ring, getting set for a singles competition. The Martin Experience. Well, we know what that means, Donnie. That means only one thing. The co-leader of the Last Call is making his way to the ring.
That's right. It only means one thing. I mean, forget about it. Giovanni Salazar is about to experience what many had before. And look at, if you can see on his t-shirt, it's gonna be the Martin Experience. Forget about it.
JMS rocking some new gear here tonight. Very proud of what he's accomplished here at Season 4. And if you remember, Donnie, it was a year ago, back in Season 3. He didn't have the greatest season.
He didn't have the greatest season. And I sat front row commentary and I saw it for myself. But Donnie Dump saw the potential. He saw the potential just waiting to come out. And he was waiting to skyrocket to the top. Forget about it. And look what's happened ever since the last call has been formed. JMS has been skyrocketing. His stock's at an all-time high. And the Toxic Technician's ready to break anybody's arm. And tonight, I think that's what's going to happen. Forget about it.
And JMS looking ready and prepared. Assisted to the ring by last call member, Cole Bronson. With an intimidating presence in his own right. And Johnny, you know that you and the last call have a reputation for not playing fair. I mean, the last time JMS went to the ring with last call members and ended in DQ. So is it fair to say that Cole Bronson being on ringside might be an issue for Giovanni Salazar?
Cole Bronson is at ringside. The show is last call brother, JMS support, and that's it. Forget about it. We always play by the rules. We're by the book over here at the last call.
Well, I'd say I beg to differ, but let's agree to disagree on that topic. All right, looks like we're about to get this thing underway. Here's Giovanni Salazar, one-on-one with JMS. And there's the bell right out of the corner. Goes right for the arm, doesn't waste any time. Now picks up Giovanni Salazar slowly. JMS in control to start the match. Has him up on the top rope and slingshots him in the middle of the ring. Kick to add insult to injury right there. And wait, quick roll up. Oh, right there. Nice flapjack by Giovanni Salazar. Goes for the kick, though, and misses. Martin gets back to his feet. Follows it up with a series of clubs. Finally countered by Gio. Oh, goes for a shoulder tackle, it looked like. It's dodged by JMS. And JMS is right back to that left arm.
And that's right. He's going to pick that arm apart for the rest of this match. Forget about it. Giovanni Salazar, he looks like he can barely keep up with the Toxic Technician right now.
And there it is, right back to the arm, picks him up. Oh my God, just slamming him. But using all the leverage in the arm. And now he just looks around as he picks his spot here. Slowly. Just trying to, look, he's just blatantly kicking the arm. He's not even, there's nothing technical about that.
It is technical because it's a strategy. He's trying to break that arm. Like I said, he's trying to warm it up so he can give him the Martin Experience. Forget about it.
Well, there's a standing shooting star by Giovanni Salazar. It's the first time I've seen him do that. And now he's working on the arm himself. Out of nowhere, Giovanni Salazar back with the offense. Now a gut wrench, deadlift, JMS off the mat, sit down, powerbomb. And there's the strength advantage by Gio. If he can just stay in that state of mind there, he might have a chance. Clothesline, one, and a kick out after one there. And that was the first pin attempt of this matchup.
Yeah, that's the question. Can he do it for the whole match? I mean, forget about it. Yeah, he's looking powerful now. For about 5 or 10 minutes, he's going to blow up. Forget about it.
Oh, wait a second. And there it is. The Martin Experience is locked in.
Ring the bell. Ring the damn bell.
The Experience is locked in. He hasn't tapped out yet, Donnie.
He's tapping.
He's not tapping. He's
Look
holding on. Now he's tapping, and that is it. JMS taps out Giovanni Salazar. Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And this was honestly one of the shortest matches I've seen in a while, but it was pretty competitive in that short time frame. I thought Giovanni had a real shot making this thing competitive, but out of nowhere, there you see it. The Martin Experience locked in by JMS. And Giovanni, give him a lot of credit. He held on for as long as he could, but It was just overwhelming.
Yeah, he held on as long as he could, but like many before him, he fell to the Martin Experience, to the Toxic Technician, JMS. Forget about it.
Oh, JMS, another submission under his belt. That is the one thing about this individual. Majority of his wins are by submission. He's only got a few pins under his belt.
That's right. He chooses to win by submission. And I don't blame him. I mean, forget about it. When you know so many moves, as many moves as a Toxic Technician knows, you could break any body part at any time. Forget about it.
Well, we're moving on, folks. We got Jessica Porter going one-on-one with the debut of Jade Winters. So this will be interesting to see, this clash of styles, and seeing what the Jam Pro rookie has to bring. Jessica Porter has had a pretty good season here in her debut season. Let's see if her experience here in Jam Pro 2K helps her come out on top tonight. Representing the Secret Glitches, Jessica Porter making her way to the ring. The real question, Donnie, is what type of mindset is Jessica Porter in? You think back 3 weeks ago, you had that match against Rose Flynn, and didn't turn out her way.
Yeah, it didn't turn out her way. As you can see, there's no gold around her waist. Forget about it. She needs to put that behind her. Forget about it. And she just needs to win this match tonight. She needs to get back on the winning track and try to get back into the hunt.
And we will see what happens here. Jessica Porter certainly looks ready. Hoping to get this crowd on her side. I hear a little bit of a mixed reaction from this crowd for Jessica Porter. And here we go, Donnie. Jade Winters paying tribute in her Jam Pro 2K debut to the Dragon's Lair, formerly the Red Dragon Yakuza. And Donnie, I know you're going to be happy about it, but unfortunately for the crowd, this is the last night you will hear this theme music. We're going to see Tyson Washington later tonight, and he will be the last man to enter to a ring with that theme, representing that brand. And honestly, Donnie, I know you have a tough past with the Dragon's Lair. Red Dragon's Yakuza goes all the way back to Season 3. So how are you feeling about the news that Dragon's Lair will be no more?
I mean, personally, I couldn't be any happier. Forget about it. You know, it's been a long time coming. That Don tried telling you this day would come. And, you know, I'm starting to shed a tear. No, I'm not. You know, it's the last time I'm gonna hear the Dragon's Lair music. It's the best thing I've heard all week. It's the best news I could ever hear. And my pick to win this match is obviously Jess Porter. Forget about it.
Well, here we go. There's the bell. Colorado will tie up. Jessica Porter pushing Jade Winters into the corner there. Looks like the referee's gonna have to get involved to break these two up. And we get a clean break for a change. And the collar will tie up again, but a good switch to the rear waist lock by Jade Winters. And a great wrestling takedown. Flips her around into a headlock. Well, there's just a straight blow to the face there. Now Jessica Porter in control as the headlock switches into a overhead wrist lock and a great trip up there. Now Jade Winters looking at Jessica. Collar tie up. Wait, Jade throws her off of her. Oh, man, clotheslines are right to the outside of the ring, Donnie, and she is flaunting.
Yeah, she's flaunting. She might be flaunting a little bit too much. You want to give a person like Jessica Porter time to recover. Forget about it. Look, that's what happens when you do.
And that diving cross-body takedown by Jessica Porter, picking Jade Winters up, kicking the midsection by Porter. Oh, man. Great side slam right there. Showing the strength off Now just straight punches to the gut. Taking her time, but being vicious about it. Brings Jade up to her feet. Kick to the head there. Great counter by Jade. Now she's fighting back. Throws Jessica Porter back into the ring to break the count.
You know, Jessica Porter, she should be pissed. We saw what happened 3 weeks ago. You lost the opportunity at the Women's Championship. You lost a match. You should be pissed. You should be taking out on Jay Winter tonight. Forget about it.
And that is true. Jessica Porter must have a lot on her mind after that devastating loss 3 weeks ago against Rose Flynn, who has the night off tonight. Oh, man, and there's Jade Winters just throwing all of her body weight onto the lower back, shin first. Great jawbreaker there, though. Goes for the kick. It's countered by Jade. Jade kicks back, connects. Front headlock there. Quickly countered by Jessica. Winters thrown into the corner. Repositioned by Porter. Oh, and a big spear there. Wow, Winters was in the corner and then pops out and hits him with a belly-to-belly. Follows it up with a kick to the back. And now Jessica Porter is stalking Jade Winters.
Yeah, Jess Porter finally showing a little bit of aggression in this match. Forget about it. Taking her frustrations out. Beautiful powerbomb. It's over right there.
1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Jade Winters hangs on here.
Yeah, she hung on, but Jess Porter just going to stay on top of her and just finish her off. She's almost through. I can see it. Forget about it.
Oh, man, what a springboard drop kick by Jessica Porter. It connects. Somehow, Jade Winters comes back with a jawbreaker to get Jessica off of her. Turns it around into a great suplex. Follows it up with a kick to the back. Now, the roles have reversed, Donnie. Now you see Jade stalking Jessica as Jessica slowly gets back to her feet. Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. A guillotine hold here. Luckily, Jessica Porter is able to get her foot on the bottom rope to break the hold, but right back to it. Another submission attempt by Jade Winters, and she continuously trying to make Jessica tap. Jessica able to power out of it. Somehow lifts her off the mat and slams her down.
Yeah, Jade Winters trying to make a tap. She must have watched the last match. Forget about it. Jade Winters, I got to say, she hasn't gone away. She's in this match and now in control again.
Sit down powerbomb there from Jade Winters after the springboard attempt by Jessica fails. And there's a lot of confidence in Jade Winters. Staying on her opponent. Irish whip. It is reversed by Jessica. Dodges out of the way onto the apron. Great kick there. That meets Jessica in the corner. Wait, that was a bad time for Jessica to try to taunt to this crowd. Hook of the leg right there. 1, 2, and a kick out right there at 2. And honestly, the ego of Jessica Porter almost cost her.
Yeah, it almost cost her the match right there. I don't know how she kicked out, honestly. Forget about it. She's lucky she missed that moonsault. She would have been done. And now she's doing some German suplexes.
And there's a second one right there. And is she going to get the third? And she does. Connects with the hat trick. Jessica Porter retakes control of the match. Flipping Jade on her back. 1, 2, and a kick out. Just a 2 count. And Jessica thought the German suplexes would be enough. But maybe she can finish off Jade Winters right here. Goes for the kick to the midsection and is countered by Jade Winters. And Jade Winters going right back. Another submission hold. The Texas Cloverleaf. And this woman is impressing me with her submission tactics.
Yeah, she has some impressive submission tactics. Forget about it. She's pulled about 4 or 5 out the bag already. She's trying to make Jessica Porter tap out.
And Jessica Porter was able to retake control. Just hit Jade with that suplex there. Slowly bringing her up to her feet. I don't even know if she can lift her to her feet. Kick to the midsection. Irish whip. Jade off the ropes. Oh, man, what a beautiful single leg drop kick followed by another. Ducks the clothesline. Turns it into a swinger neck breaker. Great transition there by Jessica Porter, who is now waiting for Jade to get to her feet again. Off the rope. And another pop-up powerbomb. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and another kick out by Winters. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. She kicked out about 5 or 6 times already. I don't know how she's doing it, but now she's back on her feet somehow, trying to get back in control of this match.
Well, she missed that knee strike attempt. Jessica took advantage, but there's another counter there by Jade this time. Now just teeing off on Jess Porter. Setting her up as she hangs on the outside of the ring. A drop kick right to the temple there by Jade Winters. She's getting back in the ring now and going right for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out right after 2. Jade Winters cannot believe it. Jessica Porter still alive in this matchup.
Yeah, somehow Jessica Porter's still alive. Well, it might not be for long. Forget about it. Wait a minute.
Kick to the midsection. Another. Goes for the swinging kick there. Missed. Jade quickly clinched on to Jessica, but it didn't last long. And here we go again. Another series of these brutal German suplex. Oh my God, and there's the third, real close to the corner there. Jessica Porter flips her right over. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3 right there. Jessica Porter welcomes Jade Winters to the JM Pro 2K Saturday Night Showdown roster.
Yeah, it was a great match. As you can see on the Crossface Pro replay, it was back and forth the whole time. A lot of kickouts. Jade Winters, though she lost, very impressive. You see some of her submission moves. Forget about it. She got a bright future on Saturday Night Showdown.
Well, there you go. Guess there's no bad time to join the roster, I guess. Jade Winters made a great debut, but Jessica Porter showing off her experience here in Jam Pro 2K. All right, Donnie, we got a lot of debuts tonight, and we got another one coming up right here, right now. It is the JM Pro 2K in-ring debut of the Clown William Jackson going one-on-one against Travis Turner.
That's right, another debut here tonight in JM Pro 2K. William Jackson, and I'll tell you this man is a strange and twisted individual. Forget about it. Travis Turner's going to find out tonight. This man has an unorthodox style, I'll say that. Forget about it.
And here he comes. The first time William Jackson stepping into a JM Pro 2K arena. And you gotta be kidding me. This man, you weren't kidding, Donnie. He is a strange individual. It's just making me glad that you handled the entire contract signing, because I have yet to even meet this man.
Yeah, I handled the whole contract signing. That was another experience of his own. Forget about it. I had Bronson with me. But nonetheless, this man is sick. He's twisted. He's one egg short of the omelet. I mean, forget about it. He's, like I said, unorthodox. See, Travis Turner, I don't know if he's prepared, because you don't know what to be prepared for when it comes to William Jackson.
Well, here's a man that has changed a lot over these last 3 weeks, Donnie. The last time we saw Travis Turner, he was a lot more reserved, a little bit more of a happy individual, but a lot has happened to this man these last 3 weeks, and he's definitely coming out with a new look, a new attitude, and we're going to see how that helps him in the ring.
That's right. Travis Turner just a few weeks ago suffered an embarrassing loss of Legacy 6. And the man hasn't been the same since. Forget about it. He's not reserved anymore. Now he told me he's going to take what he wants. He said tonight starting William Jackson. Forget about it.
He takes his time to the ring. And it looks like he is no longer trying to please this crowd. I gotta give it to him. He looks like he is all about business. And in the world of Travis Turner, business has just picked up. All right. Well, William Jackson looks ready. And so does Travis Turner. And here we go. Collar elbow tie-up. There's a headlock and a quick takedown by Travis Turner, the bigger opponent in this matchup. He's definitely got the size advantage. Technically, Donnie, William Jackson is classified as a cruiserweight. So this being his opening match, the question is he going to try to gain weight to stay on Saturday Night Showdown, or will he get designated to the high spot brand? As Travis Turner continuously works on him, misses the kick though. William Jackson Irish whips Turner off the rope. Oh my God, he just goes right for the knee there.
He's going right for the knee. Forget about it. William Jackson on the offensive right now. And Travis Turner, I mean, he's got a new look, but not looking like it's helping much. Forget about it.
Wait a second. Quick jawbreaker there by Turner. Oh, now Luthi's press followed with the strikes. There you go. That's how you show some attitude there. William Jackson gets to the ropes. Oh, wait. Great counter, though. Drop toe holds Turner into the middle rope. Turner gets right back to his feet and throws William Jackson. Oh, man. Throws him right off his shoulders, face first into the mat. Now he's just tossing that arm against the mat. Doing whatever he can do to inflict some damage here. Kick to the midsection by the Clown. And a great crossbody takedown, followed with a series of strikes of his own. And this man is freaking out.
Yeah, he's freaking out right now. I mean, it's going to take a lot of, you got to dish a lot of pain to beat William Jackson. Forget about it. Travis Turner needs to just stay on top of him, inflict as much pain as possible.
And he's doing that right here in the first pin attempt. Here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2 there. Turner can't believe it.
Yeah, he can't believe it, but he's got to forget about it. He needs to stay on the offensive like he is right now and just try to finish him off.
And there he goes, right off the rope. Connected with that knee strike. William Jackson did not see that coming. Oh, man, here we go. Oh, and look at this. This unique submission hold by Turner. And he is just stretching out that knee with the strength, the abdominal strength of William Jackson, able to sit himself up to get out of it. Now a front headlock by Turner, quickly countered by Jackson. Breaks the hold, though, and then gets thrown right on the shoulders of Turner, just like that. And another one of those flapjacks. Look at the leg right here. 1. And a kick out after 1 there. Oh, goes for the drop kick. Jackson able to get to his feet, though. Kick to the midsection by Jackson. He's going to put him up. Oh, man, what a vicious brain buster by William Jackson. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Turner still alive in this matchup.
Yeah, Travis Turner is still alive in this matchup somehow. But William Jackson, look, he's not wasting any time trying to finish off Travis Turner right now. And what's he got in store?
Oh, man, an old school style pile driver. Driving Travis Turner's head right into the mat. Now he's setting up for something. What are we going to see next? As Turner just drops down to a knee of exhaustion. Wait a second. I think that screwed Jackson all up. Oh, and he switches it up. He takes down Turner and goes right back to that leg. And now this demented Clown just meditating instead of focusing on his opponent. Brings Turner up to his feet. Falls over the clothesline. And another off the ropes. And a high leg lariat takedown. And the cruiserweight is in full control of this matchup right here, right now. Irish whip Turner into the corner. Great counter there. Turner saw it coming. Easily put Jackson on the ground. Oh, man, what a vicious backbreaker.
Travis Turner finally using his size to his advantage in this match. Forget about it.
Well, William Jackson comes right back with an uppercut. Goes for the body slam, but Turner slithers out of it. And now kicked to the midsection by Travis Turner. He's got the hook, the leg hook. Oh, man, a fisherman hook. Brainbuster by Travis Turner. Wastes no time. Gets into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, my God. That might have been a 3 count right there. Somehow, some way, William Jackson gets his shoulder up.
Yeah, somehow William Jackson got his shoulder up. And now William Jackson's somehow back on his feet, trying to get back in this match. But Travis Turner picks him up again.
And Travis Turner goes him on the shoulders and then throws him gut first on and drops him on that knee. Now he's just taking his time. He brings William Jackson to his feet. Kick up, there's a knee to the gut, sorry. Pump handle, flips it around into a driver, and driving William Jackson face first into the mat. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, 3 right there. Travis Turner does it. And that's another person making their Jam Pro 2K debut that ends up getting the loss. This is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And this is actually the move right here that finished the match. But I believe this was the first attempt, Donnie, when William Jackson kicked out.
Yeah, that was the first attempt. And William Jackson able to get fighting back on Travis Turner. I mean, he brought the fight to him. He took a lot of pain, but in the end, he just came up a little bit short. Forget about it, but it was a great debut nonetheless.
So with the future in Jam Pro of William Jackson, what do you say, Donnie, after what you saw? Is he staying on Saturday night, or are you sending him to high spots?
Now I'm keeping him on Saturday nights because I don't want to have to approach him to tell him that he's on high spot. I told you, man. Dude freaks me out. Forget about it.
Fair enough. Well, Travis Turner definitely got that monkey off his back. Donnie said it earlier about that big loss he took at Legacy 6. Well, got a victory 3 weeks later here on Saturday Night Showdown. And hopefully he can carry this on to a winning streak going forward.
Yeah, Travis Turner picked up a big win tonight. After that devastating loss a few weeks ago, he put it behind him, picked up a victory. See if he can keep it going in 2 weeks. Forget about it. But up next, we got Ashley Gomez versus Pseudo Madness.
And this will be an interesting singles match here. It was 3 weeks ago. You saw it was a match between Pseudo Madness and Ember Gray. Pseudo ended up becoming victorious after that match. After the match, though, this woman right here, your current women's internet champion, walks in the ring and just blatantly starts attacking Ember Gray. And if it wasn't for Pseudo Madness, that onslaught would have continued. So, there's a little bit of a payback situation here. Ashley Gomez not happy that Pseudo Madness stuck her nose in her business 3 weeks ago. So, let's see what happens here tonight.
And I don't blame Ashley Gomez for being mad. You know what I mean? Forget about it. Pseudo Madness stuck her nose where it didn't belong. Had nothing to do with her. And tonight, Ashley Gomez is going to make her pay for sticking her nose in her business. Forget about it.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel.
And here comes Pseudo Madness heading to the ring. And you got to think at her angle on this whole scenario. She probably feels like she was just doing the right thing, Donnie, and helping Ember Gray from getting just viciously assaulted by the hands of the current champion.
Well, doing the right thing. The right thing was to just walk away, walk down the ramp, and go into the back and forget about it. But she didn't do that. So tonight, Ashley Gomez is going to make her pay. Forget about it.
Well, I just hope she's not underestimating Pseudo. Before, Rose Flynn was one of the longest reigning Jam Pro Women's Champions we've ever had. Her in-ring style and experience makes her very, very dangerous. All right, and here we go. Looks like both women are ready. And there's the bell, and here we go. Collar elbow tie-up. Just quick switch to the waist lock by Pseudo. Quick takedown into the front headlock. Great counter, though, by Ashley Gomez. Gomez, though, getting pushed against the ropes. Great move. Pseudo gets out of the headlock, and a great drop kick right there by Pseudo Madness, taking the champion off guard. And wait a second. Oh, what a tornado Hurricane Rana there by Ashley Gomez. And out of nowhere, Pseudo with the crossbody into a pin, but not even a 1 count, Donnie.
Yeah, not even a 1 count. The match just started. Forget about it. Think more than that. Look at Ashley Gomez now in firm control, showing why she's the internet champion.
Well, the internet champion definitely has a size advantage in this matchup. As Pseudo fights back right there. Irish whips Gomez off the ropes. Nice leapfrog right there. And then drops down under the step into a great Hurricane Rana there. And Pseudo Madness on the offensive. Picks Gomez back up to her feet. And now a series of knee strikes right to the gut in the final one. Hitting Gomez right on the chin, knocking her into the corner. Wait a second, that leg strike gets countered by Gomez, who puts Pseudo in the corner and brings her out into a ripcord clothesline there. And now you see the confidence of Gomez, who just does that moonsault but drives her knees into the gut of Pseudo Madness. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2 right there. Ashley Gomez cannot believe it, but Pseudo Madness, one of the most resilient female superstars we've had here in Jam Pro history.
Yeah, Pseudo Madness, a former women's champion. She's not going to go away that easy as well. Forget about it. Ashley Gomez needs to do a little bit more, but she's still in control of this match. Oh, she just smacked her right in the face.
Oh, man. And I think she really is going to do whatever it takes to beat Pseudo Madness here tonight. And a superplex onto the outside of the ring. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. They're both going to feel in their backs tomorrow. Forget about it. Pseudo Madness, I don't even know how she's on her feet right now.
Yeah, she somehow dodged that clothesline, also dodged that kick. Gomez grabs her, but there's a quick right hand by Pseudo, and she stays alive in this matchup. Gomez gets thrown into the ring, Pseudo in complete control. Now she is stalking the internet champion as Gomez, oh my God, slowly gets to her feet. Is a super kick. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And I believe Gomez got her arm up just by instinct alone right there.
Yeah, she got up by instinct, but Pseudo Madness helped her out with that lazy pin. Forget about it.
And that is true. Now Gomez retakes control of the matchup, throwing Pseudo, draping her across that top rope, and slingshots her in the middle of the ring. Gomez in control, but gets hit quickly by Pseudo with that arm drag. Rolls away from that kick. Oh, what a great springboard into the moonsault. Connects and gets all of it. Pseudo Madness did not see that coming. Ashley Gomez now, wait a second, gets her off the mat. Oh, just drives her right back down. And we just saw this earlier. Oh, just drives her knees into the gut. Pseudo Madness hooked the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Ashley Gomez is in shock.
Yeah, she's in shock. But look at, she gets right back to it. Now she's going to try to make her submit. Forget about it. You have to worry about a 3 count. Just make a tap out.
Wrapped the arm around the back of her ankle and now has her in an elevated Boston Crab. But look at the experience of Pseudo Madness using her free leg to kick out of it. Gets back to her feet. Both women face to face. But quickly, Ashley Gomez with a great modified spin-out powerbomb. And now she is just picking her poison. Kick to the midsection, countered into a great spinning wheel kick by Pseudo Madness. Ashley Gomez in trouble, using the rope to get to her feet. Oh, what a big clothesline, knocking Ashley Gomez onto the outside. Wait a second, Pseudo over the top rope, barely, and then lands on Ashley Gomez, and this crowd is loving this.
Yeah, the crowd loving it right now. Some high-flying action right there. Now they take it to the outside. Forget about it. You get back in the ring if you want to win the match, though. And Pseudo knows that. Look at that.
And just like that, throws her back in the ring, but high-risk maneuver attempt coming. Wait, no, Pseudo changed her mind and just comes down and kicks Gomez in the rib cage while she was on the mat. Going right for a pin right here. 1, 2, and a kick out right at 2 by Ashley Gomez. And Pseudo huffing and puffing, showing that she's a little bit exhausted here. Oh, and just nails Gomez with a backbreaker as soon as she gets back to her feet. And it looks like Pseudo Madness is pretty much calling for the end of this match right there. There's a clothesline, followed with another. Off the ropes, and a high leg lariat for good measure. Pseudo Madness in complete control. Waiting for Gomez to get to her feet. Goes for the knee strike and misses. So then hits with a famouser.
Yeah, it could be it right there. Referee going for the 1, 2, 3.
Right there. Unbelievable. Pseudo Madness gets the victory in this non-title bout over the Internet Champion. That was incredible right there. Congratulations to Pseudo Madness. And I wonder if that sets her up for a future title opportunity.
I mean, it should. Forget about it. She just pinned the champ 1, 2, 3. That's got to put her in the conversation.
Well, we will see how that affects her contention. But moving right along, folks, we're set for tag team action. It is the Resistance taking on Godsend here tonight. And here we go. And there you see them. Sebastian Walker, Trey Mercer heading to the ring. As a tag team, they've had a kind of pretty much a breaking even type of record here this season, Donnie. So, what do you think the result's going to be here tonight as they take on Godsend? Are they going to pull out a victory or end up, just falling short?
I think they're going to come up a little bit short tonight. Forget about it. Godsend, they look hungry, look ready to go, and I think that they're going to get a big victory tonight over the Resistance. Forget about it.
Well, that's one thing about the Resistance. They always look prepared, and they look ready. They're here trying to pump up this crowd. And that's one thing about the JM Pro 2K crowd. They love themselves some Resistance. And here comes Godsend. And Donnie, a lot of stuff happening with this team. Kyba Jones announced his retirement just a few days ago. This is actually his last match of his career here tonight. He will be replaced in this tag team in 2 weeks. He wanted to retire sooner, but due to contractual obligations, he's here for his final match on Saturday Night Showdown.
Yeah, I mean, forget about it. What he lasted about like 3 weeks. Forget about it. This is going to be one of the shortest reigns in Pro 2K history. Forget about it.
Well, here we go. And the bell's underway, and this is not your average tag team match. This is a tornado tag match, sorry. So all 4 men will be in the ring at the same time. Big clothesline there by Trey Mercer on Kyba Jones. Meanwhile, TRY working on Sebastian Walker. They're going back and forth. Big clothesline to the back of TRY's head. And wait a second. Kyba's got Trey Mercer on the ground, which is a rare thing. Trey Mercer's definitely the biggest man in this matchup.
Yeah, Trey Mercer, the biggest man in this matchup. But on the other hand, his teammate is the smallest man in this matchup. So it evens out. Forget about it.
And that is a good point there. But a powerhouse with a cruiserweight paired. Kyba Jones and TRY have always been similar in size and strength. And it's crazy to think it's the last time these two will be working together as a cohesive unit. And TRY working on Sebastian Walker. Get that wrist lock right there. He drops all his body weight into the lower back. Meanwhile, Trey Mercer is just tossing around Kyva Jones like a rag doll. Big knee there, too, by Sebastian on the TRY. We got a pin attempt. Almost a 2 count there, but Kyva Jones able to kick out. Trey Mercer stays on the offensive, follows it up with a kick, picks Kyva Jones back up to his feet. Irish whipping him into the corner. Meanwhile, TRY just hit Sebastian Walker with an uppercut. Goes for that looked like that wind-up clothesline attempt by TRY, but it gets countered by Sebastian Walker. Goes for the bicycle kick, countered by Sebastian Walker. Kick to the midsection. Wait a second. Gonna put him up, and just dropped him down with that stolen suplex. Both members of Resistance with a pin. 1, 2, a kick out. 1, 2, and another kick out.
They both try and go for the pin, the victory. Forget about it. But God said not done yet. They want to go out the bang. They want to go out the victory. They're far from through.
Well, Kyva Jones off the rope there with that great sunset flip driver. And now you got Sebastian Walker retaking control of between him and TRY. And another pin attempt on TRY, but it's broken up by Kyva Jones as he had a brief moment to get away from Trey Mercer. Kyva Jones gets Irish whipped onto the outside of the ring. And now Sebastian Walker is going outside in pursuit. And because of the tornado tag rules here, folks, there is no count out in this matchup. Inside the ring, now Trey Mercer changes his attention on the TRY. Bringing him over to the corner here. Throws him in the corner. Wait, quick counter there by TRY. Sorry, Trey with the counter. Back elbow. Walks into a German suplex, though. And now TRY in control of the big man on the inside of the ring. Wait, spoke too soon. Kick to the midsection, caught by Trey. Trey drops him to the ground. Oh, we saw this earlier tonight, Donnie. This incredible submission hold, just stretching out the leg of TRY. And TRY also able to get back up and able to punch his way out of it. And Trey, a little wobbly on his feet. Meanwhile, on the outside of the ring, we got Kyva Jones in control of Sebastian Walker and just throws him face first into the side of the ring. Now brings him back up to his feet. Big chop there. Oh, and an exchange of chops between Kyva and Sebastian. And these men just making this a brawl out there on the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, big maneuver in the ring to Trey Mercer. Here's a pin attempt. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. And that was a close call for the Resistance there. And Trey Mercer looks like he just got angered there. Showing off the strength and dropping TRY on his head. Trey Mercer now just freaking out. He's ready to end this match. Sebastian Walker, Kyva Jones get in the ring as well. Kyva Jones and Sebastian Walker on his shoulders. Wait, great counter there, though, by Sebastian Walker. Now Sebastian Walker stalking Kyva Jones. Wait, goes the suplex, cradles him and drives him into a modified DDT. Meanwhile, Trey Mercer with a pin attempt on TRY. 1, 2, and a kick out. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, and Kyva Jones kicks out.
2 close calls right there. Forget about it. The Resistance both thinking the same thing, but both of them couldn't even get the 3 count. Forget about it. Trey Mercer. Just keep doing what he's doing in the corner. Keep using his strength and tossing out TRY. Forget about it.
Well, meanwhile, Kyva Jones, the great Death Valley driver there, Death Valley suplex, sorry, onto Sebastian Walker. Hook of the leg, though, by Trey. 1, 2, 3 right there. Trey gets it. And the cohesiveness between the Resistance in that matchup. Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. Here's this incredible cradle driver there. I don't know what you call it. Here's a great counter by Trey Mercer. You see Kyva Jones get countered by Sebastian Walker into that great DDT. And there's that short arm clothesline right there. I thought it was over there, but it was a near fall. It was actually back-to-back near falls there for the Resistance. Here's that Death Valley suplex. But regardless of all that, the cohesiveness between Sebastian Walker and Trey Mercer These men victorious here tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Well, coming up next, folks, it's going to be Christian Maniac. He's going one-on-one with the debut of Tyson Washington here in Jam Pro 2K. This will be interesting to see. Well, Donnie the Emperor of FOF has arrived in Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's right, and I couldn't think of a better way to send off the Dragon Slayer than watching one of their members lose to Christian Maniac. Forget about it. This is going to be a great night.
And that is true, folks. This is, ironically and symbolically, Tyson Washington's first Jam Pro 2K match. But at the same time, it's the last time anyone will wrestle representing the Dragon's Lair. So do you think it's going to be the FOF brand's Christian Maniac to put the Dragon's Lair out to pasture?
Yes, I do. I think that Christian Maniac's going to put him out to pasture tonight. Forget about it. Tyson Washington making his debut. We're going to double the pressure on him. Forget about it. And I think Christian Maniac is going to pick up the victory.
And for the last time ever, Donnie, we hear the vintage Dragon's Lair theme song. Tyson Washington, for the last time representing the Dragon's Lair in his first match here in JM Promotions. His first match ever in Saturday Night Showdown. And like Donnie said, the pressure on this young man has to be incredible. To not only want to win your first match at a new company, but to win the last match for your stable against one of the best in the world. I mean, this is going to be something, Donnie.
This is going to be a great matchup. Tyson Washington, I know one thing, he's going to come to fight, and he's resilient. It's going to take a lot to beat him. But like I said, I think in the end, Christian Maniac is going to send the Dragon's Lair away on a high note. Forget about it.
Well, Christian Maniac ready as always. Tyson Washington somehow looks relaxed right there. And here we go. Kick to the midsection by Christian Maniac, and followed up with a knee strike. Now stomping Tyson Washington while he's down. Well, it goes for the blow. Rolled away by Tyson. Great super kick there by Washington. Now he drags Christian into the middle of the ring and then just stomps on his gut. And now we get a submission hold right here. That chin lock. He's just tearing at the neck of Christian. Christian quickly gets away. Follows it up with a great move right there, driving Ty right into his knee right there. Oh, good comeback by Tyson. And now he just with a series of boots and kicks. Nothing flashy about that at all. And these men starting this matchup as a brawl here. Big knee strike by Christian. But then gets a boot to his face. Followed with a knee strike of his own. Tyson Washington coming right back out. And now he's got this crowd fired up. Christian Maniac goes out of the ring for a second. Gets back in the ring. Gets met with the right hand. Now kicks Tyson right in the gut. Follows up with a great forearm takedown. And now Christian Maniac on the top rope. Not sure if what he's trying to go for here. Oh, wait. He's waiting for Tyson to get to his feet, Donnie. He wants to do something. Oh, man, he tries to drive the elbow into the top of the head, but it's scouted by Ty. And now Ty's got him up. Oh, wait. Oh, man, what a great maneuver right there. Pretty much wrapping Christian around his back and dropping him in the back of his neck on his knee. Followed up with a lion salt. Now Ty in control. Swings around and drops Christian Maniac onto the mat. Now he is stalking Christian Maniac, doing whatever it takes to try to do something for the Dragon's Lair here tonight. Christian Maniac, though, counters. Comes back with a submission move of his own, and he's got Tyson Washington all wrapped up. Tyson Washington with a great bicycle kick, connecting. Somehow Christian gets right back up to his feet, only to get picked up by Ty and drop face first under that top turnbuckle.
Ty Washington in firm control early. Forget about it. And this guy likes to brawl. But Christian Maniac will bring the fight to you too. Forget about it. Both these men are going to throw a lot of fists and a lot of hands tonight.
That is absolutely true. And I'm not sure what Christian Maniac was doing right there. It looked like he was trying to get himself a workout and kind of distracted himself from Tyson Washington, who comes away out of nowhere with that fisherman hook swing and neck breaker. And now he's just slamming the back of Christian Maniac's skull against the mat. And it looks like he is setting up for something right here. Tyson Washington just stalking the founder of FOF and connects with a great knee strike. Christian Maniac somehow comes back with a jawbreaker. These men going face to face, toe to toe, doing everything they can to outdo one another. Great maneuver there by Ty Washington. In the last ever Jam Pro 2K match for the Dragon's Lair, doing whatever he can to try to win this. And he's just got a blatant choke on Christian Maniac, who quickly has it scouted, able to break out of it. And now both men back to their feet. Goes for the uppercut, but it's countered by Christian Maniac. Kick to the midsection. Collar elbow tie up here. Ty, the bigger man, just pushes him off him and then follows it up with a bicycle kick. Hook of the leg right here. One. And a kick out after one. It's going to take a lot more than that, Donnie.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that. Forget about it. Ty Washington needs to inflict a lot more damage. And he's starting to work on him a little bit more now. Forget about it.
Did you see that clothesline, Donnie? Pretty much folded Christian in half. I don't even know how Christian is able to come back with that shoulder thrust takedown. Now he stomps on Ty Washington. Wait, Ty Washington bursts out of nowhere with that uppercut. Oh, and another knee to the face. Hook the leg right here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I don't know how Christian kicked out. It had to be by instinct alone. And I've just noticed now that Christian Maniac is busted open. And somehow he's fighting back.
Yeah, he's busted wide open, but he's fighting back. He's ready to go. Look at, he's bringing the fight to Ty Washington now. Forget about it. And now look at, was he trying to choke him out?
Yeah, unique submission hold there by Christian Maniac. He's doing everything he can to stay on Ty Washington. He is not trying to be known as the Dragon's Lair last victory. He's trying to make sure that their last match is a loss. Christian Maniac rolls out. Drop toe hold here. Goes for the cutter. Oh, wait. Tyson Washington had that scouted. Not sure what Christian was trying to go for there, but he missed. And then walks into that crazy clothesline again that folded him in half. Ty Washington in full control with the third time that he's kicked Christian straight in the face. 1, 2, 3 right there. And Tyson Washington representing the Dragon's Lair the right way. The last match for the Dragon's Lair is a victory. On top of that, Tyson Washington just won his Jam Pro 2K debut.
Tyson Washington, the first person tonight to pick up a victory in their debut. Forget about it. Somehow, some way, I don't know how he did it. Picked up a victory against Christian Maniac and got a win for the Dragon's Lair on their last night. Forget about it.
And you could tell next to me, Donnie Dumps is not happy about this, but I tell you who is happy. Shane Frost, Rose Flynn, Chris Malenko, Jade Winters, Crystal Crimson. The names go on, and of course, Tyson Washington. All these former members of the Dragon's Lair. They can all go home and sleep easy tonight because they went out with a bang right there. Congratulations to Tyson Washington, but we got to move on. Coming up next, it is Megan May, Mia Galati 2.
The touch of our innocence is fading. No answers for the questions we keep evading.
Here we go, Donnie. Our next matchup. And here comes Megan May. And she is not happy about losing to Mia Galati earlier this season. And definitely, we've heard Megan May say this, that she's not really been happy since the beginning of her Jam Pro 2K career in Season 3. And her first win just happened to be against Mia's sister, Tia. So here we go. This is the second matchup between Megan May and Mia Galati. And how devastating is it for Megan May as she comes out here with a loss?
Yeah, that'd be devastating. But I think tonight Megan May is going to pick up another win against another Galati. Forget about it.
And here comes the only female member of the Resistance. Mia Galati has changed a lot in this last season. A lot of people described her in Season 3 of Jam Pro 2K as a little bit of a plain Jane. But this season, she's had an attitude about her. She's carried an edge about her. She's been picking up a bunch of victories. And she's just become one of those women in the division that nobody wants to really mess with. But here tonight, it's her second time facing Megan May. She's already got one victory. Is there a chance that Megan May might be a little bit overconfident going into this match?
Nah, there's no such thing as overconfidence. Forget about it. Megan May's ready to go. She has full confidence she's going to pick up the victory. And I think she's going to tonight too. Forget about it. Here we go. We're going to see what happens.
Referee, both women are ready. Checks with them. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Megan May able to push Mia Galati into the corner here. And this will not be a friendly fight whatsoever. And that's why right there is that bitch slap by Mia Galati. Megan May is not happy about that. Irish whips Mia Galati into the corner, bounces out of it. Kick to the midsection is caught by Mia. Tries to come back with a flying clothesline, misses. Kick to the midsection, connects. Now Megan May in trouble as they would go with a neck. Oh, not a neck breaker. She just spins around and throws a forearm right into the back of the neck of Megan May. Megan May comes back with a forearm of her own. Now the second one sidestepped by Mia. Mia comes back, gets tripped up by Megan. Megan turns around, and then a big kick to the chest of Mia Galati. And now she is just staying on her opponent, Megan May, wisely, not trying to give her a breath. Oh my God, modified jawbreaker right there. Now picks up Mia Galati, back to her feet, throws the forearm at her twice in a row, 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row, and a kick to the shin, and now she's in the corner, and now Mia Galati's stacking up, 1, 2, oh, not a 2. Mia Galati finally able to push Mega May off her, but Mega May has just had a whole new burst of energy here tonight.
And that's right, that's what Mega May needs to do to win this match. She needs to be more aggressive, forget about it. She needs to take her frustrations out on Mia Galati tonight.
Well, Mia Galati able to retake control of the matchup, and now she's in control. Ripping at the arm there, keeping Mega May grounded, which, with the type of energy we've seen out of Mega May, that might be the best strategy she can even come up with. Irish whipping Mega May into the corner. Big spear into the gut. Oh, what a great backflip, and another spear to the gut. Mega May gets out of the corner wisely, and now she's going to the outside of the ring to try to catch her breath.
And that's a smart idea by Mega May right there. Forget about it, catch your breath, bring it to the outside. Maybe try to get a count out victory, forget about it.
Well, regardless of that, she definitely played a little bit of possum there, Donnie. Because as soon as Mia Galati was in pursuit on the outside, Mega May was there waiting for her. Oh, but that big flying clothesline finally connects. Mega May wisely rolls out of the ring again, though, on the outside of the ring. You cannot get pinned in this bad position. Oh, another bit of playing possum there by Mega May. She's definitely got a head on her shoulders here tonight.
Yeah, Mega May not messing around tonight. Forget about it. She's bringing the fight to Mia Galati. She's kicked her right in the face.
One of Mega May's many patented moves, including that sit-down powerbomb there. Surprised she didn't hold her in that pinning predicament. Mega May slowly stalking Mia Galati, and another sit-down powerbomb. 1, and only a 1 count there, folks.
Only a 1 count off that powerbomb. Forget about it. But Mega May still in control of this match. Got her in a headlock.
This is like a completely different Mega May we are seeing here tonight, folks. Showing a lot more aggression, a lot more focus, and a lot more edge. Mia Galati has been completely taken out of her game here tonight.
Yeah, Mia Galati completely taken out of her game. And Mega May showing the second time around more aggression. And it looks like it's paying off so far.
Oh, wait a second. It's the first counter we've seen from Mia in a while. And now she's locking up the legs. Oh, and just stretching out. Mia Galati in full control here. Finally breaks the hold. Both women face to face. Big chop by Mega May. Followed with a big forearm strike. Kick to the shin there. And now repositioning Mia Galati in the corner and just drop kicking her in the tailbone. Collarbone tie-up, pushed off by Mia. Mia gets hit in the head with that right hand. Irish whip into the corner. Mia in a bad way. Megan slowly following her though. Oh, wait. Just going for another one of her patented leg strikes. Big kick to the face there by Megan May. And we're going to get a hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, 3 right there. Megan May just came away with the victory.
Mega May picking up a victory over Mia Galati. Now she got a victory over both Galatis. Forget about it, as you can see on the Crossface Pro replay.
And there's that leg strike. I think that was the first one, Donnie. Didn't really amount to much. That great sit-down powerbomb into the pin was only a 2 count. I'm sorry, maybe a 1 count. But there was that second strike there. And I'm not sure. Was there 2 or 3? Because I'm pretty sure that was the one that ended it. And that was it, right there. All right, Megan May. She came into Showdown tonight with a completely new attitude and a great strategy. And she is victorious. And it's been a while since we've seen Megan May come away victorious.
And up next, we have Crimson Black versus the Outcast for the JM Pro 2K New England Championship. Forget about it.
And ladies and gentlemen, it was 3 weeks ago. I'm sorry. It's actually longer than that. But the last time we seen Crimson Black and Outcast go one-on-one, Outcast won the New England Championship. But it was a controversial ending because Malenko paid back Crimson for screwing him out of a world title shot. So, Crimson here is finally getting his rematch and hoping there'll be no more outside interference. The question is, can the Outcast beat Crimson one-on-one without outside help? Or will Crimson get his third New England championship?
Yeah, that is the question. Forget about it. Crimson has his rematch tonight. We're going to see if he only lost the title because he got screwed by the Dragon Queen Chris Malenko, or if the Outcast really is that damn good. Forget about it.
Well, here comes Crimson Black heading to the ring with his fiance, Cameron Carter. We saw her during the Jam Pro 2K Showcase match at Legacy 6 introduce him with that symbolic smoke that kind of turned Crimson into the Blood Prince.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, he fought Chris Malenko at Legacy 6. He came up a little bit short, forget about it. And just weeks before that, he lost his New England Championship courtesy of Chris Malenko. So I guess to make sure Chris Malenko doesn't interfere tonight, he brought his wife with him. Great choice, forget about it.
Well, Donnie, we just saw Mega May, Nia Galati 2, and now we're going to get Crimson Black and the Outcast 2 for the Jam Pro 2K New England Championship. And here comes Mr. Next Level himself, the current reigning Jam Pro New England champion. He has been holding that title proud for the last few weeks. Representing excellence. And the greatest thing about this, Donnie, is just the history between these two individuals. I mean, Crimson Black was a part of excellence. With the help of Chris Malenko, he was defeated by the Outcast. And on top of that, how much does it bother Crimson that his own sister, a member of Excellence, is the Women's New England champion over on Friday Night Live?
Now forget about it. He's going to be eating them alive. Well, look at the bright side. At least one of them in the family is a winner. Forget about it.
Well, don't speak too soon, Donnie, because Crimson's rematch is about to begin. And here he is, the Blood Prince himself, the one and only Crimson Black. And representing excellence, he is Mr. Next Level. He is your current defending New England champion. This is the Outcast. Outcast hands his title over to the referee. The referee presents it to Crimson, showing what's on the line, and now presents it to the Charlotte, North Carolina crowd. We have a championship bout, ladies and gentlemen. Crimson Black, the Outcast 2. And here we go, the bell is rung. Oh my God, a quick maneuver by Crimson into a pin, 1. And that's how we started off the Legacy 6 match, Dottie. But quickly gets taken down by a clothesline by Outcast.
Yeah, the Outcast trying to get in control early, forget about it, and just tosses Crimson right out of the ring. That's what I would do if I was him. He's a champion. Get a count-out victory, make it a quick night.
And that is true. I mean, if Outcast was to lose this matchup by count-out, he would still retain the New England Championship. But does Outcast really want to win that way as he continues to just assault Crimson. But Crimson quickly pushes Outcast off him. Wait, great kick to the midsection counter. And look at Outcast. He doesn't even care. Boston Crab on the outside of the ring. Great counter, though, by Crimson, who powers out of it, showing his leg strength there. And now just tosses Outcast back in the ring, knowing he needs to be in the ring to win the title back.
Yeah, the Outcast gets back in the ring. And Crimson Black back in the ring, now trying to take control of the match. Forget about it. Trying to win the New England title for a third time.
Look at the leg right here. 1. Then only a kick out of 1. Jeez. But Crimson has the right mindset right now. He is trying to end this thing early. Do what he can do early. Try to get the title back as quick as possible and not use as much energy. Now he has Outcast on his shoulders and drops him into the knee head first. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Outcast staying alive here. The champion trying to survive.
Champion trying to survive. Kicked out of that one. Forget about it. Crimson now celebrating to the crowd. Instead of putting more offense like he should be. Forget about it.
Well, now he's trying to keep Outcast grounded, trying to stretch him out as both his arms just wrapped around his knee right here. There you see it. Oh, man, he's just applying the pressure. Outcast is just being tortured right now by Crimson. But finally, Outcast able to get back to his feet. Breaks an arm free and breaks it up with an elbow to the gut. Crimson, now wait, pump handle. Oh, and modified dropped onto the knee there, head first. Outcast on the top rope, which you don't see too often. Oh, goes to the elbow drop and misses. Crimson out of scouted. Comes back with a series of jabs in the back elbow. And a great clothesline right there. Crimson Black doing whatever he can to focus in on getting his title back. Outcast wisely, though, showing his experience. Goes to the outside of the ring. Regathers himself. Comes right back in as Crimson Black up on his shoulders. Oh, and a great gut buster there. And a senton splash on top of it. Outcast doing what he can. He's trying to stay in the offensive here and just beat on Crimson Black. Oh, he's stalking him right here. Are we going to see an Outcast cutter, Donnie? Is he going to end it right here?
Oh, this is it right here. It's over. He's looking to finish him off.
Look at the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out. Crimson Black kicks out of Outcast cutter. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, I can't believe it. The Outcast, he needs to hit him with another cutter, and that could be it. Forget about it.
Well, Crimson fighting back real quick here. He's coming out of it. Grabs the arm, but a headbutt by Outcast into a kick to the midsection. Double arm underhook cradle. Oh, man, and then just spins it out and drops him right into the mat. Great move there by Outcast, the champion. Now he's talking at the neck of Crimson, trying to keep him on the mat, keep him off guard, not allow him to regain stamina. As Outcast climbs to the top rope again, referee's trying to get him off the top rope, but he's waving him out of the way. Oh, he tries to drive that elbow into the head of Crimson. Misses. Rolls out of the way, though. And then gets hit by a cutter by Crimson out of nowhere. 1, 2, and a kick out by Crimson. I mean, not by Outcast, sorry. Crimson Black thought he had this match won.
Yeah, Crimson thought he had match 1. He was already celebrating. Forget about it. Outcast, though, back on his feet, hits him with an uppercut.
European uppercut by the Outcast. Now, once again, pump handle, dropping Crimson across his knee, neck first. 1, 2, oh my God, another near fall, back to back by these two men, and they are just laid it all on the line right here, Donnie. And now Outcast in full control. Now he's stalking. Crimson goes for another Outcast cutter, but misses. Great knee to the gut there by Crimson. Crimson now, wait, powerbomb position and connects. Wait a second. Pin attempt. No, spins it out to a Boston Crab. Elevated, but quickly tripped up by Outcast. And this is a back and forth battle, folks. Outcast wisely rolled to the outside of the ring because he can't lose the title out there. And this might be the opportunity he needs to regather himself as Crimson is distracted with his ego. But he gets back in the ring and gets knocked down by a clothesline in a second. Ducks Outcast attempt, and a flying clothesline by Crimson Black. Crimson Black now picking up Outcast. Outcast, wait a second, in a bad way. Oh, and a great stolen suplex right there into a pin right here. 1, 2, 3 right there, Crimson Black. Crimson Black is your first ever 3-time New England champion. Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. Then you see that first spinning suplex we saw earlier in the match, but it wasn't quite enough to get away with a victory. Here's Outcast going away with one of those pump handle modified drops, dropping him on the knee. There was that cutter out of nowhere. I thought the match was over right there, Donnie, but it wasn't enough. And then you continue on. There you see another one of those modified pump handle maneuvers by the Outcast. But I cannot believe it. Crimson Black able to come away victorious here tonight. And I think a lot of it was his knowledge of the Outcast and how he likes to, strategize against his opponents. But there you see it. It looks a lot different than the last time this man has held it. But Crimson Black is once again your Jam Pro 2K New England champion. Well, moving right along, Donnie, here we go. The match you've been waiting for. It's your buddies, Cole Bronson and Scumbag Raw, the last call, taking on Jay and Alex Haas, the Jam Pro 2K Tag Team Champions, the Order. And they're not just taking each other on. This is a Tornado Tag Team Cage match. The only way you win this match is by climbing out of the cage. And here come your boys, Donnie.
That's right. Here comes the last call. Forget about it. I had to put this match in a steel cage so the Order could run away from the beaten Scumbag, and Bronson we're going to give him tonight. Forget about it. And I don't even think that the Order's ready for this match. I don't think the Order's ready for the last call, in my personal opinion. I think they've been underestimating Bronson and Scumbag, and it's going to come back to bite them in their ace. Forget about it.
Well, the biggest thing, Donnie, is the rumors circulated. We've heard that Alex Haas is retired. We heard that he came out of retirement, and then back into retirement, and then out of retirement. And tonight is supposed to be his last Jam Pro 2K match, but is it really? The question is, if they come out of this match victorious and he retains his half of the Tag Team Championship tonight, is Alex Haas going to really retire?
I don't know. Alex Haas in the last month has retired more times than Brett Favre. Forget about it. I know one thing, regardless of what he's going to do tonight, the last call will walk out JM Pro 2K Tag Team Champions, and we're going to celebrate all night. Forget about it.
Well, if you look at the Order, they come into the ring very confident, like they've never left. Alex Haas walking to the ring like there is no speculation and there is no rumors behind his career aspirations. And I'll tell you one thing, if there's one guy part of this team right here that doesn't care about the talk, doesn't care about the drama, that's Jay Haas. He's probably sick of hearing it. He's here for one reason only, and that's to retain his tag team gold. The Order, one of the most dominant tag teams to come into Jam Pro since the beginning. Will they remain tag team champions after this matchup? Well, here we go. This Scumbag Raw, this is Cole Bronson. You know they're ready for this matchup. They're ready for the cage to drop. The Last Calls tag team has a lot on the line here tonight. And there is Jay and Alex Haas, the tag team champions, dealing with all the out-of-ring drama. Can they just focus here tonight and retain their Jam Pro 2K Tag Team Championships? That is the question as the referee asks for their titles. He presents them to the Charlotte, North Carolina crowd so they know what's on the line here tonight as they're about to drop the steel, Donnie.
Here we go. They're dropping the steel. There's nowhere to go for the order. Forget about it.
And right away out the gate, this match just goes right away. And Jay Haas taking advantage of his size advantage on Scumbag Raw. Meanwhile, Cole Bronson going right to work on Alex Haas. This is going to be a brawl, folks. This might get bloody. This might get messy. The only way you're going to win is climbing out of this cage. Cole Bronson working on Alex Haas. Kick to the face right there. Tries to go for the collar time, but it's broken up by Alex. Meanwhile, Jay is just tossing Scumbag Raw around. He quickly and wisely kicks at Jay's knees to retake control. Cole Bronson working on Alex Haas. He's been exchanging blows at the top of your screen. There's a bicycle kick by Alex Haas. Scumbag Raw. Kick to the midsection, followed with a straight super kick. Oh man, he's been going back and forth. Alex Haas showing his strength, able to pick up the bigger opponent in Cole Bronson. And now I think we got our first attempt to climb the cage, Donnie, as Jay Haas is trying to get out.
Yeah, Jay Haas trying to hightail it out of there. He doesn't want the pain that Cole Bronson's about to give him right now. Forget about it. Scumbag over there beating up the old man Alex Haas.
Well, Alex Haas comes right back at Scumbag with an uppercut, and Irish whips him into the corner. Meanwhile, Cole Bronson, unbelievable kick right to the face. Jay Haas in trouble. Scumbag now retaking control of his battle over there with Alex, while his partner Bronson is just destroying Jay Haas. Great counter by Alex Haas to retake control. Scumbag now in trouble. And look at this reverse STO by Cole Bronson on the Jay Haas. And now Cole Bronson is climbing. He's in the corner, and he's trying to take advantage of the fact that both these men are down, and Scumbag is Alex Haas occupied.
That's right, Cole Bronson, get out of the cage, baby. Don't worry, Scumbag can handle these two chumps by himself. Forget about it.
And Bronson's almost completely on the other side. Jay Haas is kind of getting there late. Is this match going to be over already? No. He ends up throwing a punch at Bronson. Bronson's on the top of the cage in a very bad way right here. Scumbag just hit Alex Haas with the Scumbag Destroyer. Jay Haas is now dragging Bronson back inside of the cage here. This is getting very dangerous, very fast. Oh, and he just slammed his face against the cage. And now Jay is in position to climb again. And Alex has complete control of Scumbag. Bronson gets to his feet somehow, some way. Bronson needs to do something if he wants a chance at bringing the tag team championships to the Last Call.
Yeah, Bronson, pull him back in that cage. Forget about it. Let him climb out of there.
And Bronson working on Jay Haas. Now smashing his head against the cage as payback. But wait, Jay Haas fighting back. Jay Haas now throwing some blows at Bronson. These men in a bad way. Bronson falls again, and Jay making his second attempt to get out.
Yeah, Jay trying to run away. He's trying to run away and jump out of the cage. He's going to leave his teammate by himself. It's a tag team match in the cage, not a singles. Forget about it.
Well, with these rules, Donnie, it's really, if you can get out, you can win it for your whole team. But Bronson is just not letting that happen. Jay was so close to getting that leg over and getting out of here and giving the Order a good win to retain their titles. But he is dragging Jay back inside the cage. Alex Haas is just inside the ring, tearing apart the much smaller Scumbag Raw. Scumbag Raw does not know what has hit him in there. And once again, Bronson's been knocked to the mat. Wait, Scumbag takes his focus off of Alex and focuses on Jay. And now that Jay's down, he's going back to Alex. And I gotta say, last call, very observant of their opponents here. They really want this tonight.
That's right, they're working as a cohesive unit right now. Forget about it. Now the next step is to climb out of that cage and get those belts. Go, yeah, scumbag, go, baby.
Scumbag just hit a scumbag destroyer on Alex Haas, starts climbing, and then immediately Bronson hits Jay Haas with some great offense, and he's climbing now. Both members of the last call are to a point where they can get out of this cage and win these belts. Both men, oh, there is Scumbag. He just needs to get his other leg over.
Climb out.
Alex Haas stops him, and Jay Haas is after Bronson. And just like that, the Order is able to get the last call under control, and now they're dragging him back inside the ring.
No, guys, come on, climb. Throw him off.
And it's just a little too late for that as Bronson and Jay standing on the top rope of the ring, and they're just battling back and forth, throwing strikes at one another. Bronson working on Jay, and he just falls down. Bronson going back up for his second attempt to climb, and another scumbag destroyer on Alex. The Order has just been put down.
Yeah, climb out of the ring. There you go. Climb out, Bronson. You're almost there.
Bronson is almost out. Jay Haas has just got back to his feet, and Bronson's almost out. He's about to hit the mat any second, and there it is right there. The first member of the last call is out.
Scumbag, get out of there. Run.
Scumbag.
He's out. It's over.
Scumbag's on his feet. He's going to touch the mat. Can it touch the mat?
Jump.
And there it is.
They did it.
The last call has defeated the Order and became the Jam Pro 2K Tag Team Champions. Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And as you can see, I mean, the Order did everything they could to keep these men grounded and keep them in the ring. But I think a lot of the issue is there too much on the mind of the Order to stay focused in these matchups?
Forget about the real question is, where's the last call gonna party after the show tonight? Forget about it. For the Order, it seems like there's a little bit of tension at the end of that match. Forget about it.
Well, here you go. The referee is presenting Cole Bronson and Scumbag Raw with the Tag Team Championships, and they have done it, folks. They are your new Jam Pro 2K Tag Team Champions. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we will catch you in 2 weeks. Thank you, and have a great night.
Forget about it.